That leads me to the third topic for today. Last week, the UK Supreme Court struck down the plan to deport migrants from the United Kingdom to Rwanda. And Rishi Sunak didn't take that well. In fact, I think he said something to the effect that he's going to make sure he stops the boat. Okay, that's fine. I see a lot of Europeans and Americans complain about immigration, the level of immigration in the country, particularly illegal immigration. In fact, earlier this year, there was a tweet. I'm going to paraphrase because I don't have it. I just saw it. I didn't save it. It was a lady in London, and she was complaining that London is no longer a British city, and it's no longer the London she grew up in. In fact, that she goes out and she sees people who don't look like her, and it seems to her that they've taken her country and her city from her. I felt for her. A lot of people in the comment section were accusing her of racism. I didn't see it as racism, to be honest, and I actually felt for her. I don't know what it's like, but she felt very pained, and I think that her emotions are valid. But then there's an area of immigration that people don't talk about that I want us to talk about today. It's easy to say, oh, everyone is running to my country and I'm sick of it. We need to stop the boats, blah, 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 blah. It's very easy to say that. But the question a lot of people are not asking is, what is the cause of immigration? Particularly illegal immigration. What will make somebody run away from their home, suffer through the Sahara Desert, suffer through the boats? Because many of them die on sea. Jesus Christ, every year the number of people who die migrating from the Middle East and Africa to Europe and the United States is a lot. Many of them die. And so they brace this difficult journey. Ask, why are they running? What are they running away from? Now, it is like I said before, a lot of people can say, oh yeah, they are migrating because our country is free. They want the freedom that we offer. I don't think it's freedom. Some people, it's true that some people are migrating because of freedom, but I don't think that's the reason why hundreds of thousands are doing it every year. I'm going to tell you two reasons, in my opinion, I think is responsible for this rise in illegal immigration. Number one, economy, and number two, safety. Let's start with safety. The so called immigration crisis in Europe escalated after NATO's bombing campaign in Libya. You would draw a straight line from the fall of Gaddafi to the crisis of immigration that is happening in Europe today. Because what do you think? When NATO did what they did, they set the whole country on fire. And that chaos that they unleashed on Libya resulted in terrorist groups, bandits. In fact, it didn't, and the painful thing is that it didn't stay just in Libya, it spread to the whole Sahel region. So, what is going on with Boko Haram in Nigeria? What is going on in Mali, in Burkina Faso, in Cameroon, in Chad, in Niger? All these places is as a result of what happened to Gaddafi, what NATO did in Gaddafi and Libya in 2011. Do you understand? So that is a crucial area of this immigration crisis that is often ignored. When I listen to the Western leaders debate this issue of immigration, nobody talks about what happened in Libya. Okay, what about what happened in Syria? What about Afghanistan? What about Iraq? Do you think that when a country is on fire, that the people will just sit down and be burnt? No, they will run. People will run looking for a safer place. That's what happens. People will run looking for a safer place. Okay, what about economy? Let's take as an example Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe has been under sanctions for decades. For decades. Zimbabwe has been under sanctions and it has made life difficult. At least, well, I heard that now things are getting better, but for decades, life was difficult. Okay, let's look at what happened in Niger. Because Niger got a leadership that certain people were not happy with. Sanctions on Niger. Sanctions, not just US sanctions, EU sanctions, even ECOWAS went on to sanction Niger. what will happen? It will make life economically hard for the people in Niger, leading to what? Migration. Migration. Why? Because they got a leader you don't like. I don't understand this thing. I really don't. And the thing is, sanctions bite the population, not the leadership. When you sanction a country, it's the people who suffer for it. Now, these examples I gave in Africa and the Middle East mostly ties to Europe. What about America? What about the immigration issue in America? Let's not forget what the United States has been doing in, say, take a country like Haiti. How long has Haiti received? Oh my God, I don't even know how that. Each time I remember Haiti, I feel so bad. I don't even know how these people are surviving. Haiti has seen military intervention. Haiti has seen peacekeeping forces, so-called peacekeeping forces. Haiti has seen sanctions and everything. So when the people in Haiti run out of the country because it's hot, where do they go to? United States. That's where they go to, United States. I have a really heartfelt message for my friends in the United States and Europe. I feel your pain. I understand that you don't want, like that lady said, that London is no longer her city. I understand and I feel your pain. That you don't want your country to suddenly become another person's country filled with people who don't look like you, like she said. So I have a message for you, my friends. Stop your government from engaging in interventions. When you hear them, they want to make foreign interventions, send military troops, send they want to fund a military campaign. Tell them no, protest. Say no. When they come out, they say no, and they tell you, we want to bring democracy and freedom and human rights to this country. Say no, don't do it. Why? Because it's for your own good. When they go about bringing freedom and democracy, so-called freedom and democracy, with military might and economic might to countries, it's not good for those countries. Look at Libya, several examples around the world. You can look and you say, this thing does not work. See Libya, see Afghanistan. Afghanistan, 20 years fighting Taliban, only to replace Taliban with Taliban. Look what happened to Afghanistan. Look at Syria. Look at Iraq. Look at Haiti. Look at the list is endless. Look at Somalia. It doesn't work because at the end of the day, it is not just good for the country, it is also good for you. It is also good for you. It's in your interest because the more foreign interventions that is done, the more people are running into your own country and turning it into something that you can't recognize. It doesn't help the countries and it doesn't help you.